Hello, I'm Chris Hernandez. This is the Weekly Report, a look at news from the city of Kansas City, Missouri. A ceremonial kickoff has inaugurated the new fields and the new art sculpture at Swope Soccer Village. Elected officials and city staff joined Parks Board members, pro players from Sporting KC, and youth soccer players from across the Kansas City area to celebrate the completion of Phase 2. Phase 2 features 5 new synthetic fields. The complex now has a total of 9 fields. 3 are grass and 6 have artificial turf. Local artist Jake Balcom created the new sculpture, Triple Bloom, as part of the city's 1% for Art program.
Also, you can see as you enjoy this complex, you'll see some new signage out here, you'll see lighting, you'll see cameras, you'll see a sound system. Total of 9 fields now, 6 of those are, of course, artificial or sports turf, and then 3 are natural turf fields. Great parking. We have 560 parking spots out here. If you do the math, that's 80 cars per field. So I hope that works out well too. So great parking, new road, new curbs, new sidewalks. So it speaks for itself, but a lot of great improvements that took place.
Well, this is a city facilities investment, and we're seeing when we invest as a city in an area and we put our infrastructure in, our facilities in, that things are happening in the neighborhoods around that and economic development is happening. But beyond that, the promise of youth being taken care of is included in this package. And so we'll have Kansas City youth, no matter where they come from in Kansas City, having the ability to play on leagues here at the fields of Swope Park Village.
Okay, ready guys, here we go.
We'll get
All of these improvements were instrumental in the city's ability to secure commitments from the Big 12 and NCAA Division II and III to host future men's and women's championship soccer events through the year 2017. Mayor Sly James helped kick off Hispanic Heritage Month in Kansas City with a proclamation recognizing business and social contributions of the area's growing Hispanic population. The event honored a bakery, Panaderia de las Americas, at 826 Southwest Boulevard. This small business is celebrating its 1-year anniversary. The owner is a Mexican immigrant turned Kansas City entrepreneur. Nationwide, Hispanic-owned businesses are growing at a faster pace than any other ethnic category.
We are truly blessed to have such a large, active, vibrant, visible Latino Hispanic population in this city, because one of the things that makes a good city is the mix of cultures, the understanding that although we might do things differently, have a different language, we are all really the same. And the nice thing about it is that by having such diverse cultures, our lives are enriched. My life is better because of this community. Hopefully your lives are better in this community because of other communities throughout the city. One thing that we know for sure is that the only way that we get anything done, the only way that we achieve the status of being the best, is by working together. And the one way that I can tell you makes it easier for everybody to work together is getting to know each other. And there's nothing better as an icebreaker than food. And my wife would tell you there's nothing better as an icebreaker than pastry, okay?
Have you signed up with Nextdoor, the private and free social network for neighborhoods? More than 100 Kansas City neighborhoods are already using Nextdoor as a community forum to ask questions, request recommendations, and facilitate a virtual neighborhood watch. City Communications, the Mayor's Office, and the Police Department are also using Nextdoor to occasionally share news, safety alerts, and neighborhood services. To sign up, just visit nextdoor.com and enter your address. Nextdoor members must verify their address and can access only their specific neighborhood site. This keeps the conversation secure and local. Now let's check in with some of our city's departments.
Hi, I'm Janet O'Hagan with the Kansas City Convention and Entertainment Facilities. Throughout the year, city facilities host a variety of exciting and unique events for all interests that add to the Kansas City experience. October is a busy month with many events for citizens of all ages to choose from. The Missouri Association for College Admission Counseling will host a college fair at the Kansas City Convention Center on Sunday and Monday, October 5th and 6th. This event allows students and parents to meet one-on-one with admission representatives from more than 150 public and private colleges and universities. Information about admission requirements, financial aid, course offerings, and more will be available to those who attend. For more information or to register, visit go-to-myncf.com. A special engagement presented by Broadway Across America, Mamma Mia, comes to the Music Hall October 7th through the 12th. ABBA's greatest hits are woven into this sunny tale on a Greek island. On the eve of her wedding, a bride's request to discover her father's identity brings three men from her mother's past back to the place they last visited 20 years ago. This is one Broadway show where singing along and dancing in the aisles is encouraged. Tickets are available through Ticketmaster.com or at the Municipal Auditorium box office. The annual Holiday Mart, a Kansas City holiday tradition for 27 years, returns to Bartow Hall October 16th through 19th. Holiday Mart is a 4-day regional shopping experience presented by the Junior League of Kansas City, Missouri. Shoppers will be able to enjoy a fantastic array of fashion, jewelry, home decor, gourmet food, specialty gifts, and children's items from nearly 200 national and local retailers. Since its inception in 1988, these holiday marts have raised nearly $9 million for Kansas City charities. It's an incredible shopping experience, and better yet, it's for a good cause. Tickets are on sale now and can be purchased at the door or in advance at holidaymartkc.com. These are just a few of the many events the Kansas City Convention and Entertainment offers our community. To learn about even more events, visit kcconvention.com and click on the events calendar or call 816-513-5000.
I want to thank everyone for coming to this great celebration of our off-leash dog park. It's a great combination between two cities, Kansas City and North Kansas City Parks and Kansas City Parks. We want to thank our community and our city for everything and the support that they have given us.
Thank you for attending the grand opening of the dog park today. I know it's hot, so you guys are really excited to get into the park, so we'll move this right along. I would like to thank the City of North Kansas City for funding this project and the partnership with Kansas City Parks and Recreation. I would also like to thank our park board and their involvement of this project.
Good afternoon. Welcome everybody, and this is a great day. A long time coming. It is like any project. There's a lot of discussions behind the scenes to come up with the right design, come up with the right plan to go forward, come up with the resources and the funds to make a project like this happen. And we're glad to be part of this partnership with the City of North Kansas City. This brings our total for dog parks in Kansas City up to 3. We have one in Penn Valley Park that's been there for years. We did one in Swope Park a couple years ago, and now we're fortunate to have one in the Northland. And I'm sure it's going to be used by both residents of Kansas City, Missouri, and of course residents of North Kansas City, and I'm sure some folks from outside the area of these two particular cities. The other part of this project that makes it pretty unique is we're right here on the city limit line between North Kansas City and Kansas City, Missouri. And what we did on this is, a little history on this, is this piece of land used to be in the city of Kansas City, Missouri. The Northland Fountain, better known as the Children's Fountain, over here to the west of us, was actually in the city of Kansas City, Missouri. So what we did is we swapped the two. So the city of North Kansas City got a dog park, and the city of Kansas City, Missouri got a fountain. Now, tell me how that all happened, I'm not sure. But anyway, I think in both cases, and the beauty of that is both are great projects. The fountain provides a lot to the community. It's kind of long-standing tradition of the beauty and all the charm that it provides. And of course, the dog park's going to be heavily used, attested by who all is here today. So we're glad you're all able to be here today. One thing we're going to do on this is, since you built this on your nickel, we're going to maintain it on our nickel. The folks that I want to recognize from that end is Forrest Decker, our park superintendent, who's around here somewhere, and Terry Reiner, who's with us also, who oversees operations for our entire department. And so they'll be making sure this place takes care of. But I also quickly have to mention that when you bring your dog, you kind of need to clean up after your own dog. That's kind of why you have all these bags and these little containers. So that's the other thing it's important to remember. And the other thing I was trying to figure out, I know we have a large dog area and a small dog area, and I think the large dog area is that way, and the small dog is that way. So the rule is simply this: if you're, depends on the dog now, if you're a big dog, don't go in the small dog area. But if you're a little dog and you think you're a big dog, you can go to the big dog area.
Fine, we're going to unveil the name. Out there in the center. Get over there. Walk out to the center, Pam. Just walk out to the center. Let's stand by the one side.
Do it now?
Oh, go for it. Oh, yeah. Wagon Trail Park. Yay. All right. Mark, would you like to come up here? We're going to cut some ribbon and let those dogs run free.
Oh, wow. Okay. Everybody ready for that snapshot?
Yeah. Ready.
Okay. Count down, Heidi.
1, 2, 3, cut. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Gates are open.
Actually, no way.
City employees kicked off their annual combined charity campaign last week at the Ilis Davis Park right across from City Hall. Employees enjoyed their lunch break with carnival games, entertainment provided by city employees, and a raffle with all proceeds benefiting charities. Following the kickoff, employees are encouraged to make donations through the charity campaign to the nonprofit of their choosing.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out on a warm Friday afternoon to kick off our charitable campaign. You guys do a tremendous job every year in showing your generosity, your commitment to this city by continuing to meet and exceed the goals that United Way gives us. So on behalf of Mayor James and the City Council, I want to thank you all for what I know is going to be a very successful campaign.
City employees donate approximately $500,000 each year to charities within our region. Do your kids like big, shiny trucks? Bring them to Truckapalooza. It's September 20th at 9:30 in the morning through 2 in the afternoon in Parade Park. This fun and educational event will showcase more than 35 city vehicles, including KCMO police and fire department equipment. KCPD's mounted patrol will also be on hand. Kids and their parents will learn about city programs and safety tips while they fill out a punch card in order to enter a grand prize drawing. For more information, visit kcmo.gov. Organizations interested in applying for Neighborhood Tourism Development Fund grants are strongly encouraged to attend an informational workshop on Tuesday, September 30th from 6 to 8 p.m. It's at the Kansas City Public Library Plaza Branch at 4801 Main Street. Organizations will receive an application packet with their NTDF eligibility and funding applications. Please note that several requirements have changed and old applications will no longer be accepted. Completed applications are due by Wednesday, October 15th. For more information, please contact Vanessa Husky, Neighborhoods and Housing Services Department at 816-513-3237. For more information about these stories, please log on to kcmo.gov and search for the Weekly Report. That does it for this edition of the Weekly Report. I'm Chris Hernandez. Have a great week.